Today on Hi Now, you've heard of stuffed mochi, but what about mochi stuffed cookies? We've got the recipe. Plus, if you're in the mood for a good old classic burger without all the thrills, I've got you covered. See why some are calling the Daily the best in town.
Then, how you can enter to win a free year of tuition at UH Manoa. This and more right now on Hi Now.
Aloha and welcome to Hi Now Weekender. I'm Kanoe Gibson.
And I'm Kainoa Carlson, and it wouldn't be Hi Now unless we're starting in the kitchen. So what are we making today?
All right, well, there is a new recipe trend going around.
Okay.
Mochi stuffed cookies. What? So check a look. We've got this matcha one here.
Look
Rachel,
at that.
of course, our token baker.
So amazing.
Let me just open this up a
Look at
little
how
bit.
soft that looks.
What? Okay, and we've actually tried these, and we already know that they are amazing.
It's a sin that we eat them for free. They're so good, she should be selling these.
Yes. Okay, so today we're actually making peanut butter chocolate mochi stuffed
That's right.
cookies. So what do you have to do?
Okay, so we've got mochi here, right? And you
Yeah.
get it to this, this is made up of starch.
Cornstarch,
Cornstarch.
mochi flour, milk, butter, sugar.
Okay.
And you just microwave it in the microwave for 2 minutes, 45 seconds. You
Okay.
make little balls.
Whoop.
Okay.
There we go. So I'm thinking kind of poi style.
Exactly. And in the meantime, we have
Oh,
actually rolled
okay.
out our cookie dough. This is
Oh,
our
no.
peanut butter cookie
Okay.
dough.
How do you mean? Okay.
And yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah, mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And we're
Okay.
gonna do it ravioli style because
Okay.
if you know anything about cookie dough, you know that it's super crumbly. Maybe you can use your spoon and
Let's
like
give
kind
you
of
this actually.
give
I'm
me
changing my mind.
He said he wanted to roll.
I thought I was gonna be able to do this, but I'm not.
You know what?
Oh.
I would say
Oh, why didn't I
normally
do
you
it
would
like
roll
that?
a ball,
There we
but
go.
I would say just kind of maybe we'll
Okay.
just do this.
Okay.
We'll try. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
And then.
You're doing all right.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
Okay.
All righty.
And now I have officially contributed to the mochi cooking process.
But really, you can get creative. I mean, you could take your favorite cookie flavors and, you know, make the mochi cookies whatever you like. You can put sprinkles on the top of them. Of course, today we've got a mixture of, what do you call that? Chocolate,
Yeah, and peanut butter chip. And it smells
chocolate chips.
amazing in here. I wish you guys could smell it at home.
I know. Okay, can you help me
Yes.
pull that? Uh-oh. We don't want to lose the thing.
Look at that.
Woo! And so we're doing this ravioli style. Please, can I get it on there? Yes, you
Yes.
did. Okay. All right. And then all you do is you just cut out your cookies like this. Okay. We've got cookies cut.
Delicious.
And then I think you can probably put some chocolate chips on top, right?
Chocolate chips?
Yeah. You
Yes.
just put them on top. And then you pop them in the oven and we're
Yes.
good to go.
I'm just gonna watch it.
You're just gonna watch?
Yeah.
Why don't
You got it.
Why
You got
don't you
it.
try one of those and let
That's
me know
what I
how
can
they
do.
are?
I'm always good at eating. I'm never good at making the things that we do eat.
But
Okay, here we go.
you can eat them though.
So eventually it gets to look like this, is what we're saying. So we're going in.
Hey, can I just say though that you look kind of good in your haku today.
Thank you. Holy cow.
Is it good?
This is amazing.
Oh my goodness. So yes, our haku, of course,
Oh my gosh,
always
this is fantastic.
always from Heavenly Haku. You can
Mahalo
follow
for
her
haku.
on Kauai Flower Crowns on Instagram. Okay, so we're just gonna pull this excess cookie dough. I kind of just want to eat that cookie dough because
Yeah.
it smells real good.
This is so good. This is such a good cookie.
Yeah, and then you would pop these in the oven, and the next day they're still good because of course mochi can get kind of hard, but all you gotta do is put them in the microwave and it softens the mochi a little
Look
bit.
at that. I could eat just that.
I know.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
I'm gonna try.
You should.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat that raw. Anyway, hey guys, if you want to know how to make these, we have the recipe up on our website, hinowdaily.com.
They're delicious.
Yeah. If you're looking for a good old classic burger, I've got you covered. We're here in downtown Honolulu checking out the Daily.
Daily opened in 2019. Really the inspiration for it is we wanted to create a burger bar, like a neighborhood burger bar that people wanted to come to on the daily. We specialize in smash burgers, crinkle cut fries, local draft beer. We also offer Hope Farm pickles. We do it one way, our unique style. It's a smash burger, which we start with Kauai grass-fed beef from Hawaii Meats. Basically smash it on the flat top, add diced onions, American cheese, our boss sauce, which is our special sauce, and we do that all on a La Tour potato bun. There's some great burger spots in Honolulu and throughout Hawaii. and we wanted to offer a little bit different version of a burger, our version. People seem to love it, so we're stoked. We're encouraging people to order online through the Toast Takeout app or our website, thedailyburger.com. People can also come in and order at the counter. Eventually, hopefully soon, we'll be opening up for dine-in.
All right, Danny, what do we got here?
We have our signature burger, the Daily Burger. It's a smash burger made with Hawaii meats, American cheese, diced onions, our boss sauce, all on a La Tour potato bun.
Oh, I love their buns.
They're so good.
Wow. Okay, I've read the reviews. People have told me about this burger, but really, I feel like I really have found the best burger in town. And of course, the fries, crispy, classic crinkle cuts. The best kind, right? So how did you guys come up with the name The Daily?
It goes back to a few summers ago. I went on an R&D trip with my partner, Johnny Vasquez. We went to Chicago. We wanted to bring something back, what they have in Chicago, these neighborhood bars that people go to on the daily. A play on words in the sense that we really wanted to create a place where people came to daily, but also it was a nod to the city of Chicago, former Mayor Richard Daley, who was the mayor there. So,
Man, you guys have really hit it out of the park. This is really, really good. And of course, we've got amazing beer here.
yes, Aloha Brew Co. Pilsner.
It's nice that you guys partner up with local businesses.
That's important to us,
Yeah.
definitely. Since day one, we've had Aloha Brew Co., but since COVID, we have 2 other draft lines, and we will be pouring local beers because we definitely want to support our community. And we aren't doing dine-in at this time, but hopefully that will be changing soon.
Yes. Okay, we're all hoping for it, Danny. Thanks again. You guys need to make sure you check it out, The Daily, here in downtown Honolulu. It's the best.
Brought to you by Cutter Chevrolet.
That burger was so good. I actually
Daily is
went there the
killers.
next day.
Yeah?
I did. I was like, and they're like, you're back. It must have been good.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah, but we actually did an Instagram poll
That's right.
to see what your favorite burgers are, because there's so many out there. There's
So many
great
good places to go. That's one of them, of course, The Daily. But here's some of the other answers we got in our IG poll. Chubby's.
Yeah.
I unfortunately haven't been to Chubby's.
You need
yet.
to go to
I
Chubby's.
need to go to Chubby's.
Yes.
You like the avocado one there?
The avocado one. Butcher and Bird is a favorite, though. You and I both know that
yeah,
one.
Butcher and Bird is amazing.
Woo! And of course, The Daily,
Yeah.
Kua'aina.
Kua'aina.
Local classic,
That's a staple.
right? Yeah, we got Liliha Bakery. Never tried a burger from Liliha
I know, 'cause
Bakery.
I'm always eating their corned beef. I love the breakfast stuff.
Yeah.
at Liliha.
Papa Kurt's, that's a new one. We need to go check that one out. Teddy's, of course. The counter's always good
The
in
counter is
Kahala.
always good. This is one of my faves at the W&M.
W&M.
Anytime I'm in that area, that St. Louis, Chaminade,
Yeah.
Kaimuki area, I'm like, yeah, that needs to happen.
Yeah, after surf, we got to get that one.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys ever want to participate, we can share your answers. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at Hi Now Daily.
I want a burger now.
Coming up on Hi Now, most of us have been stuck at home and are probably ready to freshen up our wardrobe. And I'm excited to be back at one of my favorite stores, Cookies Clothing Company.
Plus, how you could win a year of free tuition at UH Manoa by sharing your story. More on the Make Manoa Yours social media contest when Hi Now returns. Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Weekender. Here in Hawaii, we love onions, don't we? It's on poke, it's on beef stew, it's on steak. Sometimes we just put salt and eat it straight.
That's right, and on today's Seal of Quality Saturday, we are actually testing out some Mahipono's Hawaii sweet onions, which are some of the best. Now, these are now being grown at Mahipono's farm in central Maui. The Hawaii sweet onions are actually the farm's second crop to receive the Department of Agriculture Seal of Quality, and that first, of course, being their Maui-grown potatoes.
Awesome. Now, you can find their locally grown produce sold under the Maui Harvest label. So if you're looking to try these Hawaii sweet onions, you'll be able to find them soon at major retailers and markets island-wide, and you know all of them, including Times, Foodland, Marukai, Don Quixote, and Big City.
Yes, and so today we are making Hawaii sweet pickled onions.
That's right. I'm gonna attempt to help, and you know how
All
last
right.
time went, so I'm trying to get better as it goes. you
Yeah,
know?
so again, you can put whatever you want. We had some carrots, some peppers in our refrigerator over here, so we are just chopping those up. You can put some of those Hawaiian chili peppers inside the jars.
Okay. And how much are we just gonna generous?
Yeah, however, I
generous
mean, it really just
yeah.
depends. You could chop them up too, and you know, if you want them to be a little bit hotter, because that's where you're gonna cut into the seeds. But if
That
you
looks
just
about good.
want to have like a mild spiciness, then you're probably just gonna keep them
Spice, I
whole.
gotta try one.
You're gonna try pepper. You're trying a pepper.
Oh! That was a mistake.
Oh gosh, Kainoa! Are you okay?
It's spicy.
Okay. Well, good job. Anyway, so what we do is you just layer in some peppers, some carrots. We are going to quarter our onions. And
Have you done
again,
this before?
no,
Oh,
I
there you
actually
go.
haven't.
Now's the time.
How are we doing?
I'm crying.
Okay, you're crying. All right, so we're gonna layer these up with the onions. Okay.
Ooh,
Those smell amazing.
look at this.
And of course, these are grown in our volcanic soil in Maui, and the way that
Beautiful color.
it mixes with Maui's weather, it actually creates the perfect environment for these sweet onions.
There you go.
So this is a mixture
Maui
of
no ka'oi, I guess.
right? This is a mixture of vinegar, water, sugar, salt, and you just pour that over. Oops,
Oh.
excuse me. All right, now the most important thing is that you have to let it sit for 24 hours before you refrigerate them.
Okay.
Yeah, so let it
And
sit
that's how
out
we get to there.
24 hours, and that is how we get to this point. We should try these because we haven't tried them yet.
yeah.
Yeah, you got yourself a jar right there. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pull it out like
All
this.
right.
This is how. All right, here we go. Mmm. Whoa. I could just eat these like for a meal. I'm a big pickle fan. Are you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Texture on this is so crunchy too. You can hear it.
All right, now, the big deal is that these have the Hawaii Department of Agriculture seal of quality, like we mentioned, genuine, Hawaii grown, Hawaii made, premium products.
Make sure you look for the seal every single time you're at the supermarket. That's
Yes.
where you gotta look for it.
And that's what they've got on them at the supermarket, the seal of quality. If you have a product that you want to get the seal on, make sure you check out our website. We'll have it all up on HiNowDaily.com.
It's delicious.
Brought to you by the Hawaii State Department of Agriculture.
Let's face it, most of us have been stuck at home and are probably ready to freshen up our wardrobe. And I'm excited to be back at one of my favorite stores, Cookies Clothing Company.
We just opened our new location in Kamakana Ali'i out in Kapolei, and it is doing phenomenal. Our new location is bigger and better, and we're just so happy to be out here serving the community of the West Side. COVID has been really interesting. I think that we are probably one of the more fortunate small businesses. The help with the stimulus package, our local customers have been so supportive. Our landlords have given us awesome financial help to get through this situation, and we got through it, and up, here we come. And we're so excited to move into Tier 3 because we were working at a 50% capacity. Now we'll have 100% capacity. We're still gonna socially distance and hand sanitize, but we're happy to get Hawaii back on its feet. COVID is still affecting our fashion and what we wear. There still aren't gonna be a lot of occasions. You know, Mother's Day, Easter, graduations, we'll see how they look this year. So everything is still gonna be really comfortable and casual with a little fashion flair.
Christina, we have missed you here on Hi Now. So excited that you're back. What is new?
What is new is I had a baby boy. This is Rock Springmeyer.
So we've got baby Cookie, Cookie, and Mama Cookie.
Absolutely.
Tutu Cookie. And of course, I'm in need of a new wardrobe because we've all been stuck at home.
You look so great. This is our new kimono tunic that can be worn as a dress or a cover-up cardigan. So let's go shopping. We got great new spring trends.
Ooh, okay.
I've got 3 outfits I want you to try today.
Okay.
Got this blue jumpsuit,
Cute.
orange
Ooh,
romper.
I'm loving the colors.
Cookies is known for their jumpsuits, and this little adorable baby doll ruffle on the top just makes it look so comfy and sweet for any occasion.
Ooh, this is comfy.
So here's a little jazzier jumpsuit for when the world does get back to normal and we can go out to restaurants and socialize with our friends. It's a bright, beautiful piece.
Ooh, Christina, you know I love my jumpers.
This one looks so cute on you. It's a perfect spring to summer piece, and this bright color is just so beautiful.
I think it's perfect that we're bringing back color because everybody needs some happiness right now.
Let's bring some bright back to our lives.
I love it.
So if you want to add a little happiness to your wardrobe, visit one of Cookie's stores on Oahu or the Big Island, or visit cookiesclothingco.com. Brought to you by Cookies Clothing Company, Hawaii.
The hashtag Take Me to Manoa social media contest will award a year of free tuition at UH Manoa to a local high school senior, courtesy of the University of Hawaii Federal Credit Union. Here's how you can apply.
So Take Me to Manoa started about 3 years ago, and we've been so fortunate to participate with the University of Hawaii Federal Credit Union to offer a scholarship to our incoming students, at least to one of our incoming students. This year, we're going to have a year-long scholarship, and it's a great opportunity for us because this is really where we want to hear the stories from our kids. And I think that's what is important to the university, that's what's important to this community, and something that we want to share with everyone. To participate with the University of Hawaii Federal Credit Union, great partnership between the two of us, and it shows that we are reaching out into the community, and what better place than to hit the University of Hawaii students and our local students and build upon our local kids.
UHFCU were founded by UH professors, specifically served UH faculty, staff, students, and the Alumni Association. We also have branches located on both West Oahu campus, as well as the campus center here in Manoa. Such a privilege to be sponsoring the scholarship. It's our third consecutive year. UHFCU was founded on the legacy and the critical importance of the UH education system, as well as giving back to our members and local community. So it's just an honor to be a part of that. So Take Me to Manoa. It's where we engage the local community, where we invite the local residents to come and be a part of this social media movement. Just want to invite the local residents to come and share a photo. What makes Manoa special to you?
Well, Manoa is a unique location that offers a global, well-world research institution for all of our students. And being a local from Hawaii, what better place than to get this opportunity? And it's right in your backyard, it's an affordable institution, and you get some great opportunities within the community. What we need is just for students to visit us at takemetomanoa.org. That's where they're going to be submitting their story. Tell us why the university? Why do you want to choose the university? What is that drive? Because we really want those students to come and bring us those stories so we can tell that to everyone else. That's the joy of being able to offer this scholarship. The way that we worked with the last two winners, that excitement in their faces, the pride that was shown from their families, as well as how excited they were to receive the scholarship, that makes this job all worth it and makes it say to us that we're doing the right things in Hawaii and taking care of our Hawaii students. Right now, the contest is going to be for incoming freshmen. We do ask that you apply today. Apply today to our takemetomanoa.org. We're going to be reviewing those files, those submissions, and we'll be making a choice toward the end of May.
Brought to you by University of Hawaii at Manoa and University of Hawaii Federal Credit Union.
Coming up, get up and get going with a new online workout.
Just go as fast as you can right here.
We've got tips on working out from home without all the equipment. Details after the break.
Welcome back to Hi Now Weekender. Supporting our local farmers is more important than ever. And one of the great ways to do it is actually with Laulima Food Patch and the Chef Hui, who are partnering together to create the Mahi'ai Meal Kits program. And we've got Chef Bonita Lau here to tell us more about it. Aloha.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in. This looks so beautiful already. But first, let's talk about Laulima Food Patch, which you are the owner and chef of.
Yes, thank you very much. We are located in Kailua Kona on the Big Island of Hawaii. We are a lunch eatery that supports local farm-to-table ingredients, bowl-inspired. We have house-made dressings and pickles that pair with every one of our bowls.
Oh, I love my pickles and sauces, okay?
And we actually have here one of our most popular sauces that we prepare in-house, our Green Goddess dressing. And so it's just a little bit of herbs, garlic, olive oil, salt, pepper, vinegar, a little bit of milk and mayonnaise, and you have yourself a really great sauce to pair with any of our bowls.
And so sauces like this, do they come in the Mahi'ai Meal Kits?
Yes. So each one of these kits come with a local ingredients for our meats. We also source local vegetables as well as one of our sauces to pair for every one of our recipes for families to cook at home.
Okay, and so who's involved in this whole program?
So we are partnered with Chef Hui. It's a program that they have created during COVID to support farmers, local restaurants, and underserved families in need, and also the Hawaii food baskets to help us distribute to all their customers and clients that definitely need kits like this during these times.
I mean, that's the thing. These meal kits have really started to pop up all over the place. These chefs, these restaurants are really starting to help the community by offering these to really anyone. I mean, I think that that's great. What's going to be in that first meal kit?
So in the first meal kit, we have the Hawaiian Island beef, grass-fed beef, with our Yokoyama roasted pumpkin.
Yum.
So we work with really small farmers that produce really great produce, and we try to include ingredients that people usually are very shy to cook with normally, to inspire for people with very simple, easy to do recipes and help build confidence so that they can down the road do this on their own and purchase these ingredients at the store.
Yeah, the more you do it, the easier it gets and you start to get a little bit more creative every time. How can we order these meal kits?
So these families are already been selected by Hawaii Food Basket. So all the people that are signed up with the Bucks program as well as SNAP program, it's eligible for these families that already are part of the Hawaii Food Basket.
That's amazing. Well, if somebody wants more information real quickly, is there a website?
chefhui.com.
Chefhui.com. Chef, thank you so much for joining us and letting us know about it. We'll have more info up on hinowdaily.com.
Hey, adapting to home workouts has really been one of the challenges throughout this pandemic, but it can be hard to motivate yourself when you're alone in your living room, but there's a new YouTube workout series that can help.
Hey everyone, I'm Katie Ann, this is River, and we are so excited to be inviting you to our 7-day at-home workout challenge. Join me when you're ready. We're almost there, just a few more. What I need now is level 3.
Hey, there you go. That's former Hi Now editor Katie Ann Lang. She just launched a fun 7-day workout challenge on YouTube. Now, each workout is only about 10 minutes and focuses on cardio, as well as strengthening and toning up all those major muscle groups. So she even provides modifications if you need it. So whether you're a beginner or more advanced, it's a great 10-minute addition to your daily routine. So if you're trying to work out at home, here are some helpful tips to get you motivated.
If you've tried to get in shape before and haven't been able to find something that really sticks, you're definitely not alone. Logically, we all know that working out is great for us. We know the health benefits are a longer life, looking and feeling better, having better mental health. It improves your mood, it enhances your sleep. It's a no-brainer, but we never really seem to be able to stick to it.
Let's go, let's go!
So today I'm going to show you 5 things that you can do right now to whip yourself into shape and never quit again. Let's do this. First things first, we want to try to rethink the way that we imagine exercise. Exercise is movement. So find movement that you enjoy. It's as simple as that. It could be surfing, it could be hula, it could be walks on the beach in the morning. As long as you're moving your body, you're doing a great thing for yourself. Schedule your workout similarly to how you would schedule a meeting at work. You wouldn't just show up to a meeting out of nowhere, you schedule that. Find a way to prioritize your exercise and incorporate it into your daily routine. Ask yourself, how much time can I reasonably dedicate to exercising every single day? Schedule that appointment with yourself, write it down, put it somewhere visible, and you gotta show up if you do wanna see results. The bigger your goal, the more likely you are to fail at it. So you need to break it down into smaller, more short-term goals. I'm talking small, even smaller. There we go.
Oh my God, I'm tired.
After you reach that goal, reward yourself. Celebrate that goal. Don't take it lightly because it is one step towards your next goal. These small goals start to add up, and as we gain momentum, you're gonna be unstoppable. If accountability is a problem for you, if you find yourself failing pretty often, then find yourself a workout buddy. Sometimes the idea alone of not wanting to let somebody down is enough to get you out the door that day. Find somebody who will challenge you, who will support you, and who will show up.
We got this.
YouTube is the new workout DVD. It is mind-blowing how much stuff is on YouTube. There is something for everyone out there. And if you're looking for a really great way to get started, I actually have a 7-day workout challenge that I just released. You can do it all from your home. It's on my YouTube channel. Go. Exhale, we're gonna fold it down. So you throw up a shaka. Just know that it does get easier. Those first few times are gonna be hard. You can always slow down, but don't give up. Push through it, start to build that momentum, and I promise you, if you stick with it, this first 7 days, you will be on a roll and you'll be ready to kickstart your fitness journey. You've got this, I'm rooting for you. Good luck.
Coming up, Draku is known for incredible sushi, but did you know they also serve brunch?
We're taking you to Waikiki for a closer look at their sake brunch menu after the break. Welcome back to High Now Weekender. It's time for your weekend highlights where we share fun ideas to help you get going for that perfect weekend.
That's right. Now, if you're a bookworm like me, spending your weekend here will be heaven. The new Village Books and Music Store by Friends of the Library of Hawaii just opened last Saturday. Now, you can browse through thousands of books, CDs, DVDs, vinyl records, even games and art. Now, the store is in the space of the old Pier 1, so there's lots of parking, South Shore Market, and all you have to do is actually make an appointment online ahead of time, or you can also walk in if the space is available. So it's very safe. It's actually sponsored by our friends at Hawaii State FCU and will be open until June. So make sure you get there and check it out. Of course, it supports all of the library system here in Hawaii.
Very cool. Now, what did you get when you went there last week?
Oh my goodness. Okay, I got a huge stack of books. I had vintage books. I got lots of stuff for my junk journaling. But one of the most beautiful things is I was actually looking through the music books and I saw the name Tom McGarvey on it. He was the director of Miss Hawaii who passed away, and I started bawling.
Oh, that's right. I know Tom McGarvey.
Yeah, so very special, great stuff there. Make sure you check it out. Also coming up next weekend is the Honolulu Festival. It's a virtual celebration starting March 13th.
That's right. The festival has grown to be one of Hawaii's most anticipated events, bringing together thousands from around the world each year. You can join the celebration this year by watching the televised special Honolulu Festival Pacific Harmony Through Cultural Exchange. We got a chance to catch up with a local band here that we all love, Manoa DNA, who has performed at past festivals.
Watch the horizon. Your paradise will never be the same anymore. Come down to have some fun. Take a chance and fall in love. Romancing, dancing by the sea. The music side of the festival is really cool because not only do they have local music, they bring in different entertainers that you would never see live or maybe ever.
The Honolulu Festival, it's given exposure to musicians and to the Hawaiian culture and the music of what we do here. You know, all the different genres. It's brought it to the world.
Fell in love at the reef in Waikiki. Oh yeah.
They are so good. Can I keep going? I just want to listen.
They are so talented. Remember, you can watch the show premiere on March 13th at 7 p.m. on K5. It'll also be streaming at the same time on HawaiiNewsNow.com.
And if you can't watch then, you can also catch encore airings on March 14th at 8 p.m. on KHNL and March 19th at 7 p.m. on KGMB. It's one of the most popular sushi spots in Waikiki. We're here at Draku with the owner, Kevin Aoki. We're going to talk a little bit about the renovations and what's to come for your folks' restaurant in the future.
We opened this restaurant 12 years ago, It's my first one that I built and opened, so I'm really excited that we've lasted over 10 years. Last year we did a full renovation. You come in, the whole bar is all renovated, the whole restaurant looks almost brand new. When I opened Draku, I wanted to make it like a really fun theatrical environment. When I was thinking about that, in Japan they have these gastropubs, they're called izakayas. They serve great food, great drinks in a lively atmosphere. When creating Draku, I wanted to do kind of the same thing. We have amazing sushi, we have some really inventive stuff. These are some of my favorite rolls. It's called the Spicy Tuna Deluxe. It's got kaiwari, takuan, unagi sauce on there. This has got to be one of my favorites. It's got natto in there, which is fermented soybeans. Probably the most healthiest thing you can eat. Here, for those spicy lovers, it's called a Gata Fire. Jalapenos. We make this sauce with habanero inside there. If you like spice, this is what you want. Gas, it's very efficient, it's very consistent, and it brings out all the flavors of the food. So gas is really important. All of my restaurants have gas. On the grill side, we have miso butterfish, which is very popular for us. Just melts in your mouth. Steak fried rice. So it's on a hot skillet. There's some vegetables, edamame, carrots, onions, and it's our special sauce. Cook it right in front of the customer like this. Entertainment.
The secret sauce gives it the kick. That is so good. You guys are adding something to the menu in November. It's called the Sake Sunday Brunch. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. Start off with this Aoki sake, which is unpasteurized. Only one in the United States that's unpasteurized. Usually sake is pasteurized in the mash and then also at the end before they bottle it. And we're able to bring it here. That's why it's in a can. So the sun won't affect its quality and the shelf life is very short. It brings out all the flavors of the food.
Kanpai.
Kanpai. It's like a 3-course meal. First course comes with a poached egg with some fruits. We have aoki sake with mottled strawberries with champagne. The second course, make your own sushi. So we're gonna teach you how to roll your own hand rolls. Left hand, out, put this on there. This is what we call the belt. So the rough side goes up. Put the belt right there like that. And then take one of these sushi rice with vinegar in there. Push it down like that. Get the wasabi, grab a little heat, put it on the side of the roll like that. Spicy hamachi, spicy tuna, or crab.
Can we go a little of everything?
You can.
Is that breaking any rules? No?
There's no rules in the hand roll. And you get little veggies in here. These are kaiwaris here. Put the belt up and then start rolling.
Stay with me.
You got it.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
The ingredients are so fresh. And I've never made it this nice.
The third course, popcorn shrimp, chicken karaage, our famous miso butterfish, and it's with a lychee martini. We've opened 2008, and every year we're growing, and we open a second restaurant on Kapiolani. Hawaii's really become the home of Draku.
Brought to you by Hawaii Gas.
Coming up, looking to lose weight and get rid of those stubborn problem areas?
See the non-invasive treatment from Elite Health Hawaii that can help when High Now returns.
If you're trying to get your health in order, but you're stuck with a few stubborn problem areas, there's a non-invasive way to permanently get rid of fat cells. It's called cryo-slimming, and I tried it out at Elite Health Hawaii. Take a look.
Yes. I want to get the temperature. So it is a permanent fat loss reduction treatment.
Elite Health Hawaii is a dedicated anti-aging or age management medicine practice. We started the practice 5 years ago. I actually was the first patient. When I came out of medical school, residency, I was overweight, terrible energy levels, and I realized this was not a good trajectory. I went to a physician who did a really comprehensive, proactive sort of a health program. My life transformed because I felt completely differently. And I would say I'm in better shape now at 43 than I was when I was 25. I brought that same model of comprehensive, proactive age management medicine to Hawaii. We do a lot of Botox, we do a lot of dermal fillers. We do something called radiofrequency microneedling. Really the gold standard, honestly, for skin tightening. But then we also were the first, and still I think the only practice in Hawaii to have cryo-slimming. So we use cold to kill fat. They discovered this years ago when they noticed certain children were losing fat on their cheeks here. And they couldn't figure out why, and they realized these are kids who were eating too many popsicles. The fat cells were literally dying. Somebody had the wherewithal to say, wait a minute, this could be used other places. And so that was kind of the advent of cryolipolysis, and that's how it came about. You basically lay down and we put the treatment pads wherever you need the treatment, right across the lower abdomen. That's a really common area for many people, or the love handles. Some people get sort of the bra fat or thighs, sometimes under the chin area. People want to slim that out a little bit. So you just lay there and it gets a little bit warm at first, then it gets a little bit cold. Within about 45 minutes, your treatment is over. The fat cells over the next couple weeks continue to die off, and your body flushes them out through the liver and the kidneys, and then they're gone forever. And you see, on average, ½ inch to an inch of reduction in one treatment. Most people average between 5 to 10 treatments. There's zero downtime. It's completely safe. There is no discomfort with it. The only contraindications to it would be pregnancy. So our promotion for June is for men. It is Botox at $10 a unit. We are also going to be doing a giveaway for dads for Father's Day, giving away 20 units of Botox. We are running a promotion on our cryo-slimming currently. So basically, if you buy 4, we're going to give you 2 free, which is a $900 value. If you're interested in scheduling a consultation for any of our procedures, you can go to our website at elitehealthhawaii.com, or you can message us on Instagram at Scott Sanderson MD.
Brought to you by Elite Health Hawaii.
Whether you're working towards your next big milestone or simply want to get on track with your budget, American Savings Bank can help. ASB recently launched a library of free financial trainings and resources on its website.
Financial education is really important. You know, when you think about it, a lot of us think about our finances and it does impact our overall health. When you think about financial education, it helps us, with our personal goals, our business goals, and really gives us more insight as to how to get there. American Savings Bank is helping our customers as well as non-customers. We've recently launched a financial education program on our website. It's free. There's various modules like financial foundations that covers a lot of different budgeting courses. We talk about credit and how it impacts you. We also have financial caregiving for folks that are taking care of seniors or folks that are disabled. These modules are quick and simple. They're only about 5 to 6 minutes each, and you can kind of peruse through the different topics, and depending on what your financial goals are, they're there to support you. Financial Worries is really understanding your current situation and where you want to be. We have a lot of tools on our website. If you go into the financial wellness section, there's not just the educational pieces, but there's also tools such as calculators that you can leverage to assess your current situation, as well as how to get to your goal, whether it's short-term, intermediate, or long-term goals. Financial education courses are really easy to use. They're accessible online. They're only about 5 to 6 minutes each, and it gives you at least some background on each topic. So for instance, our Financial Foundations library, it consists of various budgeting courses. It's either budgeting for yourself, budgeting for families, inclusive of a credit course which talks about credit scores and how credit impacts you. We also have launched a financial caregiving library. So this is basically for seniors or someone that you are financially responsible for. It gives you insight on how to actually go about to conduct their financial transactions. Each financial situation is different. So even though you take the courses, you leverage the calculators, if you really want to discuss it and talk story with someone, come visit any of our branches. You can call us through our call center. You could also go to our website and make an appointment. We're thinking that you could access it through the computer, through your tablets, through your mobile device, just so that you could get educated anywhere, anytime. So for more information on financial education, you can visit us at asbhawaii.com and look for our Financial Wellness tab.
Brought to you by American Savings Bank.
Coming up, keeping our pets' ears clean and healthy.
The signs to look out for to help protect them from mites and infections. Details after the break.
Health problems involving the ear, nose, and throat affect each of us different in terms of the severity. Luckily for those with persistent complications, Adventist Health Castle offers a range of treatments tailored to each individual.
So otolaryngology is a specialty in medicine involves both medicine and surgery. We take care of problems in the head and neck area, predominantly in the ears, the nose, and the throat, lumps and bumps in the neck, and issues like that too. I'll see people of all ages, both males and females, and so in a given day, I might see a 92-year-old woman who's hoarse or has been hoarse for several weeks. The next patient might be a newborn baby who is having trouble latching on to breastfeed and has tongue tie. Patient after that might be a teenager who broke their nose, and the next one could be a middle-aged person who is having chronic sinus infection. So it's a wide variety of issues that we treat. We're seeing more of the people that have been hoarse multiple times over the course of the year, or just sustained hoarseness. We don't see people for their first sinus infection, but once they've had 4 or 5 of those in a year or consecutive years of sinus infections, they would come to see us. I would say in the children in that group, we're seeing more chronic ear infections in children who snore and wake up frequently because they might have a little sleep apnea related to large tonsils and adenoids. In young adults and middle-aged adults, it's more likely to be difficulty breathing through the nose because they had an injury in high school and broke their nose, and now they can't breathe because their septum is deviated, or they develop chronic sinus infections. And then as people get older, maybe more hearing loss and hoarseness and issues just related to aging and on this part of the body. People who have sinus problems may range from someone who has minor symptoms where they're just more bothered with a little facial pain and nasal obstruction, up to someone who might have polyps so severe that they can't even breathe through their nose. And so those people can both be treated here at Castle. The first case where it's more mild, we might use just a balloon to dilate their sinuses, do some very basic procedures inside of the nose to help them breathe better. Other end of the spectrum, someone who has polyps and in some cases had multiple surgeries or other attempts to treat the problem, they might require more extensive surgery. With the new technology, can still be done very safely and effectively. Many of our patients are referred from their primary care doctor. For more information about the services related to otolaryngology or ENT, you can go to the website adventisthealthcastle.org/ENT.
Brought to you by Adventist Health Castle.
One of the reasons being that we see a lot of ear infections in dogs with allergies. It can cause a lot of pain and discomfort for the dog, so it's important to address that for their comfort and to prevent any long-term damage to the ear. So if you notice your pet shaking their head a lot, where it's keeping you up at night especially, or digging at their ears, those are 2 early, easy signs to tell. Sometimes you might even just notice an odor change, because when the ear gets infected, it starts to smell. Worst case scenario, if it goes into the middle or inner ear, they can start showing neurologic signs, so they could kind of walk around staggering or fall over even, and that could persist. If you notice any of those signs, it would be a good idea to get the ear checked. So we check ears as part of your pet's normal annual exam. So when they come in, we're going to take a look at the external ear, put the scope in the ear, if the pet will permit it, so we can get a good look at the deeper ear canal and the eardrum. To pass it in, and then you can kind of see. Typically we would have a dog under sedation for this, so that they can't feel anything. Just because a really inflamed ear can be pretty painful, and we don't want to make the dog stressed or uncomfortable during the process. Most of the simple ear infections we just treat with a cleaning, and then we figure out an ear medication that's appropriate based on what we see in the ear under the microscope. So there's some long-acting medicines that are really nice that you can put in and they work for weeks, or there's some that we can send home and the owner can put in every day on their own. Ear cleaning is great. You want to buy an appropriate ear cleaner. You don't want to use things like peroxide or alcohol. Those are just too harsh. But if you buy an appropriate ear cleaner, it's good, especially after you've taken your dog to the beach or to a pool, to put that ear cleaner because it helps dry out the ear and get the excess fluid out. I wouldn't really recommend using Q-tips, but cotton balls are very safe, and you can stick those down in there and wipe stuff out. If it seems really tender though, then I would probably bring them in because there probably needs to be some medication involved. There are some dogs that are born deaf, so you might notice that at a really early age. But in other cases, it could mean that the infection has gotten deeper into the ear, and we want to address that. Hearing loss can sometimes be natural. If it's an elderly dog, a lot of older dogs will lose their hearing. But if you've noticed that your dog's hearing seems to be affected and it's a puppy or a middle-aged dog, then you should bring them in because there could be a medical reason for it. Currently, we're still doing curbside service at all of our VCAs on the island, but our intention is to start opening to the public in the future once we see that case numbers have stabilized. But we are still available normal hours at all of our clinics. You can either call us or you can go onto the website vcahospitals.com.
Coming up, calling all sandwich lovers, this one's for you.
We take you inside a neighborhood deli that's elevating classic comfort food. See what's on the menu after the break.
The sandwich. It's one of the simplest of comfort foods, but here at Highcraft Kitchen in Kaka'ako, it's no ham and cheese, but an elevated deli experience.
Highcraft Kitchen opened in 2019. Really, it was just born of the need to elevate classic comfort food. We've got on the set menu 14 regular sandwiches, segmented into hot sandwiches, cold sandwiches, vegetarian offerings. We like to think a little something for everyone. We construct everything in-house, from our aiolis to our vinaigrettes. We don't pre-slice anything. Everything is cut to order. 3 dedicated and segregated slicing machines where we have separated our meat proteins from our dairy, from our vegetarian offerings. So that allows us an inherent freshness of product. We are using local, organic wherever possible. Lots of local vendors for our proteins. So these are our Machiavelli Ranch beef short ribs, right on the beautiful Garden Isle of Kauai. We cook our braised at a very precise temperature, 17 hours to be exact. The result is a butter soft short rib. It's to date our most popular seller on the menu, and it's called Shorty's Rib, and we make it with a lot of love, care, and patience. The gas is always on demand. We just recently added a deep fryer, 110,000 BTUs. Hawaii gas came through. It's consistent. It fires all of my heavy-duty equipment, such as this, such as that. And I just love using it. And so the beauty of this oven that we use is it cooks in 100% humidity. That allows us the flexibility to cook at a very precise temperature for extended periods of time. We also offer salads, soups, and our weekend specials, which have been wildly popular. Classic comfort food doesn't really need to be dumbed down. That, in addition to the fact that the space is somewhat a little more elevated than one would expect when they think of a sandwich eatery, we took painstaking approaches to source all of our materials, all of our finished materials, that is, from right here on Oahu. Old Waialae bowling alley floors, the monkey pod tables from Waianae, old railroad ties from a job site in Mililani. So Highcraft has a dual sense in that it's crafted from things right here on Hawaii, as well as the higher craft of sandwich that the guest receives. We moved to the online ordering, and that can be found at highcraft.revelup.com/web order. The residents and the general Kaka'ako area have been so supportive of us. It's been great. It's been really, really, really great.
Brought to you by Hawaii Gas.
And of course, a big congratulations to them. They just celebrated 2-year anniversary, so happy for them to be surviving through this time. Mahalo to you guys for watching High Now. Remember, you can catch any of our segments again on highnowdaily.com.
And be sure to follow us at High Now Daily on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube as well. Click that subscribe button. Now next week, from taiko drumming to catching up with Manoa DNA, we're talking all things Honolulu Festival.
Plus, get your St. Patty's Day plans in order. See how you can celebrate with Murphy's. We'll see you guys on Monday morning. Bye now.
Aloha.